So, disclaimer, I don't do metal, but I love Pantera. His riffs, Dimebag, freaking awesome. God bless his soul. So, disclaimer, I'm not a full metal guy, so don't expect like perfect Dimebag. To the best of my ability, I'm going to try to pull this Cowboys from Hell off. I did a little investigating. I saw some tabs and stuff I didn't think were quite right, so I'm kind of watching what he does on the Moscow live DVD. It's just little snidbits, little here and there of him playing, but let's see what we got. All right, Cowboys from Hell. Also, if you like what you see, man, I got tons of videos on Papastache 102, so check it out. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so this first part, we're basically going to be out of an E minor pentatonic riff. Really heavy muting except for the last three notes. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off from 12-15, 12-15, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go 12-15, 12-15, but on the A and the E now. So we started off on just the E string. Now it's going to be... And then we're going to go 13, back to 15 on the E, A, back to 15 on the E, and then we're going to go 13, 14, to the D note, 12th fret, D string. So we got... is just 12-15, 12-15. Same thing on the A and the E. And then you're just going to go A string, 13, 12, 15 on the E. And then with some wide vibrato. Now what you're basically going to do is the same thing down here, but an octave lower. So what we're going to do is we're going to go open E, 3rd fret, open E, 3rd fret, and then we're going to go 5, 3, 5, 3. So we got... And then we're going to go 6, open E, 5, open E, and then 6, 7 on the A string, we're going to hit 5. So we got... Now that last riff is the... just like we've done, and then just go 6, 5, 3. And then to open E. So all together slowly, it's... the same thing over again. Now the next riff, before the verse starts, there's two different little riffs he does. So the first one is, I do this with upstrokes, so I go down, up, right? So you can do it all downstrokes, right? But I go down, up, 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 and then the riff is open A, 1st fret, 2nd fret. This is all on the and then you're going to hit the D string open. Right? But the everything but the D string opens really heavily muted. So it almost kind of sounds like, but it's, right? So we got, so on that last time, the fourth time it does it twice. And then it goes into the same kind of riff, but now we're going to switch back and forth between two different riffs. So we got, and then it's going to go, and then I think it goes like this. We go open, pull off, so open, one, to pull off, all on the A, and then I think this one's hit twice on the G on the E string, and then again, and then G once, open E, so it's, so we got, right, and then that gets us into the actual riff, which is, or the verse. Same two riffs it's going back and forth between. The picking pattern's a little bit different. So all you're doing is you're adding 3 in a row in there. So it's, right, so it's, oops, sorry, I hit the open D. And then we're going to go into a G. So that's just down and up. And I think it's twice. And then we're going to go back to the G. And that's just, so we got, so that, I catch that on an upstroke. So that next part is, and then on this time, instead of going, you're just going to pull off. And that gets you back into the intro part. So we got, right back into the intro part. And then it goes back into the same kind of riffs over and over again. But this first time you get back into it, where it's just Dimebag on his own, it just does the... And then... Right, it just does that 2 in a row, on the second time. So it goes... And then back into the verse part. And then it just goes through the whole progression again, and then into the solo. All right, so on that next chorus at the very end going into the solo, there is one little variation. So we got the... Right, it does that part. On the next time through, instead of going, it goes... And then into the solo. So we got... Into the solo. So that's the different variation, and then it gets into the actual solo part. All right, so that gets us into the solo part, and out of that, there's a couple more riffs and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some time and work up that solo, because he's a monster guitar player, so it might take me a little bit. But and then I'll teach you in a part 2, I'll teach the solo and the whole outro section. There's that, beginning part and the verse and the chorus in there again, and then just a couple variations on the theme. So you got most of the song. As always, thanks for watching. I totally appreciate it. Check out the other videos on the channel. Always support the artist. Buy the tunes. I know they re-release some remix stuff, so check it out. It's awesome. All right, guys. Have a good one. See ya.